So you're dreaming of a life in the Colorado mountains, but you're caught in the classical local dilemma that I face with clients all the time. Are we moving to Crested Butte or are we moving to Gunnison? Are you trying to decide between the aspirational world-class resort town and the practical grounded college town just down the road? They share the same majestic valley, but offer worlds apart in lifestyle. And choosing the town that truly aligns with your vision for mountain living is one of the most important decisions that you're gonna make. So in this video, we are breaking down which town the fit is better for your next move. We'll get into everything from the housing market to jobs to the day-to-day vibe that you can expect. I'm Heather Woodward. I am a local who lives and breathes in this valley, and I want to give you the honest, on-the-ground perspective to help you decide which incredible town is right for you. So if you've been thinking about making a move to Crested Butte, Gunnison, or any of the surrounding areas, go ahead and subscribe below so that you can be the first to know all the ins and the outs of our area, including the current real estate market. I love helping people just like you. So whether you are moving here in 60 days or 6 months from now, you're moving across the world, across the country, or just up and down the valley, feel free to give me a call, text, or email. You can even set up a Zoom meeting with me. All of my contact information is in the description below, and I'd love to make your move everything that you want it to be. All right, first of all, let's set the stage. Think of it like this. Crested Butte is the dazzling premier destination at the end of the road. It's famous for its jaw-dropping, steep skiing, unbelievable summer wildflowers, and historic Main District that looks straight out of a Victorian painting. It is where you will go for that quintessential mountain resort experience. Then you've got Gunnison. If Crested Butte is the resort dream, then Gunnison is the valley's rugged, dependable heartbeat. It is the real working town with a university, an airport, and an authentic, down-to-earth Western soul. It is the practical anchor of the entire Gunnison County. It provides the essential services and the strong community backbone for everyone. These towns are only 30 miles apart, but the difference in their character is very distinct. All right, so let's start with what you will feel the second you arrive. What's the vibe like? What's the energy like? Crested Butte runs on resort time. In the winter ski season and the summer festival season, the town is absolutely electric. Elk Avenue is the main drag, and it is buzzing with visitors, second homeowners, locals who power the service industry, who live and work in the community. This is the most vibrant and almost magical energy in the air. It feels like vacation even when you live there. But this too comes with 2 very quiet off seasons. Fall is not so quiet, but it does slow down just a little bit, but the spring can be very quiet. The crowds will vanish, and most of the shops and restaurants take a well-deserved break for a few weeks to recharge. Gunnison, on the other hand, marches to a completely different beat. Its pulse is driven by 2 main forces: Western Colorado University and its deeply rooted ranching heritage. The vibe is less about tourism and more about real everyday life. The 3,000 plus students at the university give the town a very youthful buzz during the school year. It's an authentic Western town where the community is a mix of professors, ranchers, students, and multi-generational families. It is practical, unpretentious, and its rhythm is steady and grounded. which is a feeling a lot of people are actually looking for. All right, so let's talk about the elephant in the room, the cost of living. This is often a factor that clarifies pretty quickly the decision for most people. And we'll get right to it. The cost of housing in Crested Butte reflects the status of a premier resort destination and a national historic district. The median sales price for a home in downtown Crested Butte can easily hover over $2 million. Even with Mount Crested Butte right at the ski resort, the multi-million-dollar homes are the norm. The rental market is equally competitive, driven by the strong demand for vacation properties and it being a vacation destination. So now let's drive 45 minutes south to Gunnison, where the market presents a whole different picture. The median list price for a home in Gunnison is around $700,000 to $800,000. While this is still a very significant investment, it illustrates the different housing landscapes within the valley. For renters, the Gunnison market is getting a little bit tighter, but it remains more accessible than the resort town up the road. So if you're considering renting, keep that in mind. So this trend applies to everyday expenses as well. While Crested Butte has its fine dining, Gunnison is where you're gonna find everyday necessities and some great restaurants also. So if you're envisioning mountain lifestyle, including prioritizing home ownership, Gunnison offers a little bit more of a direct path to that goal within the valley. And of course, the real reason why a lot of people move here is to get outside. So let's talk about while both towns are an adventurer's dream, they offer different flavors of paradise and longer seasons for one of them over the other. Crested Butte is the mecca for gravity-fueled sports. It is known for its legendary extreme skiing terrain. Mountain biking is also world famous here, with a bucket list of trails just starting at 401 and Doctor's Park, and that's just to name a few. There are tons. In the summer, Crested Butte absolutely earns its title as the wildflower capital of Colorado. So the hillsides explode with color, it's high altitude, it's dramatic, and literally right outside your door. Gunnison, on the other hand, is a launch pad for more of a broader, more diverse range of recreation. Just outside of town, you have Hartman's Rocks, which is a massive high desert playground, perfect for technical mountain biking, rock climbing, trail running, and has a longer season with those high alpine trails. So Gunnison also is defined a little bit more by the water, where Crested Butte, you do have a river that runs through the outside of town. Gunnison, you have that as well, but there is a nice whitewater park just a few minutes outside of the downtown area. And then a short drive away, you can find the Blue Mesa Reservoir, which is Colorado's largest body of water, perfect for boating, fishing, and enjoying the Curacante National Recreational Area. And I have to say, for my family, that is one of my favorite things about Gunnison in the summertime and where we live. So the key differences between Crested Butte is that it has world-class recreation in town, and Gunnison offers incredible access to more of a wider variety of recreation just outside of town. So the best part is they're not that far apart, and there's a free bus that runs between the two of them, so no matter where you live, you can have it all. So here's another reality check. You have to be able to build a life here, right? So let's talk about jobs. Crested Butte's economy is almost entirely fueled by tourism and hospitality. The big employers are the ski resort, hotels, restaurants, and shops. This also means seasonal work, with a big hiring push for winter and especially in the summer. This creates a dynamic work environment, and it's common for locals to have 2 or 3 jobs to support their lifestyle in paradise. Gunnison, however, has a much more stable and economic base. The biggest player by far is Western College University, providing steady jobs in education and administration. Beyond the university, you have government jobs, since Gunnison is the county seat. Careers in healthcare at Gunnison Valley Hospital is another thing, and jobs at the regional airport. Gunnison's economy isn't solely dependent on tourism. It offers more of a year-round stability and a broader range of career paths. All right, so when it comes to daily life, this is a choice between boutique charm and practical convenience. Crested Butte is all about unique, locally owned shops, art galleries, and high-end restaurants. It's charming. What you won't find here, though, are big box stores. That's part of the character of town, but it means a trip to Gunnison and a regular part of life for anyone living in Crested Butte. Gunnison is the functional hub of the valley. It is where you will find big grocery stores like City Market, even Safeway, and natural grocers, and Walmart, hardware stores, and all the everyday conveniences. Gunnison is also home to the Gunnison Crested Butte Regional Airport, which is essential for flights to and out of major hubs like Denver, and seasonal flights from Dallas and Houston. So that 30-mile drive is the lifeline. While it's a short distance, you should plan on it taking about 45 minutes or more, especially if it's snowing pretty hard. Again, the free bus is a great equalizer, making it easy to live in one town and utilize the amenities in the other, whether you're living in Gunnison and playing in Crested Butte, or you're living in Crested Butte and playing in Gunnison. Finally, what about the people? So who are your neighbors going to be? Crested Butte is a wild mix. You have die-hard locals who embody the town's funky, free-spirited soul, and a large population of second homeowners who might only be around for a couple of weeks or a month of the year. And you also have a constant flow of tourists. This creates a dynamic that is ever shifting and a different social scene. It's an incredibly tight-knit community if you embrace that lifestyle, but the transient nature of a resort town can make it feel less rooted for some people. Gunnison's community feels more permanent, more traditional. You have the foundation of professors and professionals from the university mixed in with ranching families who have worked this land for generations. It's a place where you get to know your neighbors. Crested Butte is similar in that way, but just less tourists in Gunnison. You're gonna see more familiar faces at the grocery store, and you're gonna get involved with local school events at both communities. So Gunnison is a college town, and it's a Western town rolled into one, creating this powerful sense of local pride. All right, so what's the final verdict? Which town is for you? It really boils down to this. Choose Crested Butte if your number one priority is immediate walk out the door access to epic skiing and biking. You love the energy of a resort town, and you're prepared for the investment that comes with a world-class destination. It's an investment in a very specific world-class lifestyle. Choose Gunnison if you're looking for a practical home base, a stable job, and a strong year-round community. It's for people who want to plant real roots in the mountains while still having incredible access to a huge variety of outdoor adventures just a short drive away. So look, there is no wrong choice here, but both towns are incredible places offering a gateway to spectacular beauty in the Rockies. It's just about finding the right choice for you. So there you have it. So whether you're considering moving here, visiting for a vacation, looking to invest, or maybe looking to rent for a little while, this valley has so much to offer. If you got value out of this video and you want to learn more about Crested Butte or Gunnison, Colorado, be sure and like and subscribe. And whether you're moving here in 6 days, 6 months from now, I am here to make your move exactly the way you want it to be. So which town would you pick? Let me know in the comments, and if you're serious about exploring a move to the valley, I am a local resource and my contact information is in the description below. I enjoy helping people get to know our corner of paradise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the mountains. Okay, so it looks like you're making a move to Crested Butte or Gunnison, Colorado, and you're trying to decide which video to watch. You could watch this one, or you could watch this one, or you could watch both, because they're both really going to help you out, and they're both really good. But go ahead, just pick one.